Welcome to week 2 of our affiliate marketing course. My name is Brian, and today we're going to dive into one of the most critical aspects of your affiliate marketing journey. Choosing the right niche can be a make or break decision for your affiliate marketing success. So, what is a niche? A niche is a specific segment of the market that you focus on. Instead of trying to appeal to everyone, you target a smaller, more defined group of people with particular interests or needs. For example, instead of targeting a broad category of fitness, you might focus on home workout equipment for seniors or supplements to build muscle. So, why is niche selection so critical? Selecting the right niche is critical because you want to have relevance, which ensures your content is relevant to your audience. You want to have authority, which helps you build authority and trust within a area. Competition allows you to compete more effectively by focusing on a smaller and less competitive market. And monetization, which is easier to monetize because you can promote products that are highly relevant to your audience. There are a lot of people on social media or in affiliate marketing who have huge audiences and make very little money because they cover a very wide of different topics. When it comes to affiliate marketing and being successful in affiliate marketing, oftentimes a smaller audience is better because it's more focused on a specific problem and solution rather than a broad spectrum with many problems and many solutions. When you're dialed into a specific problem solution type scenario, you become an expert on that problem solution, and therefore people will not only find you, but they will respect your content when they do find you because you are a topic. If they go to a bigger channel that talks about a wide range of problems and solutions, that person might be seen as knowledgeable, but they aren't expert on that problem scenario. So, how do you choose a niche? When choosing a niche, consider three main factors: your interest and passion. You want to choose a niche that you are passionate about. It's easier to create content and stay motivated when it's something that you genuinely enjoy doing or using. You need to have market demand. Ensure there is a demand for the products in your niche. Use tools like Google Trends, keyword research tools, and competitor analysis. You can go to the link of all my tools that I utilize, and you'll find resources there, or you can just simply Google search. But you want to make sure that there is a trend. Profitability. Look for niches with high paying affiliate programs and products with good commission rates. I talked about this in week 1. It's very, very important that you vet the companies that you want to utilize before you actually promote them because you need to keep your reputation good. Don't recommend a company just because they pay well. Only recommend companies that actually have good products and good customer service. So, tools for niche research. There are several tools that can help you research and validate your niche ideas. Some of these include Google Trends, which helps you see the popularity of your niche over time. This is a free tool. Keyword research tools like Ahrefs, SEMrush, and Ubersuggest can help you find popular search terms related to your niche. These you generally have to pay for. Competitor analysis. Look at what successful affiliates in your potential niche are doing. So let's say you want to look at gold panning. Let's say you're passionate about looking for gold. I'm actually in the process of starting a YouTube channel on gold prospecting because it's something I enjoy doing. I'm actually going to use those videos as tools throughout this course potentially, or at least on my YouTube channel, and talk about how to monetize the niche of looking for gold. So this is an excellent topic right here because you look at gold panning, just go into Google and search gold, and you see so many videos, and none of these guys are really selling products. There are some of these guys who have huge audiences, like over 1 million people in their audience, and they're not selling anything, right? There's a huge potential for them that they're missing out on. Most of those guys could be like literally retired, fatty income if they would just take some of the simple steps. I've thought about reaching out to them, but most people don't want help nowadays because there's so many slime balls offering help that wind up scamming you, right? So it's better just to produce content like this. If they want to find it, they can come find the content. But there are literally affiliate marketing programs in every type of company. And so some of these guys with over 1 million people in their audience who aren't selling anything, all they got to do is literally say, hey, look, this is the tool I'm using. Like they literally have tool X in 80% of their videos, right? Like, hey guys, if you want this tool, it's 10% off with the link in the discount code in the video description. That's all they got to say. And boom, there's 5-6 figures a month right there for those guys with these huge audiences that are very niche. Some of these niche audiences are huge. A lot of people who are watching gold panning videos aren't going to be going out and buying gold pans or sluice boxes or whatever, but they do want to buy gold. So there are lots of companies where you can go and buy gold and they happen to have affiliate program. Or it could be as simple as selling a t-shirt. There are a lot of companies who do drop shipping on t-shirts. You don't have to put any money into it. You can go on to some of these tools like Canva and create a t-shirt design. You download it and put it on something like Printify, completely free. There's no cost to you up front. You put it on your landing page, and now anybody who wants to go buy your cool little t-shirt design is going to be making you money, right? And a lot of these guys aren't even doing that. So it's good to look at these affiliates in your potential niche, see what they're doing, see what products they're using, and hear how they're talking about these products. Like I said, with the gold type channels, a lot of them aren't even talking about the products. If they are, they're not even selling the products. So keep that in mind. That's a huge niche right there that I'm going to tap into potentially. So finding things like that can be absolute gold. You want to evaluate niche ideas. So once you have some niche ideas, evaluate them using the following criteria. What's the audience size? Is the potential audience large enough to support your business? Competition, is the niche too competitive, or is there room for you to stand out? The monetization opportunities, are there enough high quality products to promote, which shouldn't be a problem for anybody anymore? Sustainability, is the niche likely to remain relevant in the future? Now, this one can be more of an issue for people than they realize. This is something that I've run into in the past myself with the supplements. So you have Big Brother government, and he's very concerned about making sure you are very, very healthy all the time. And so they are very good at banning anything that might increase your fitness and health because it might be bad for you, right? So there have been a lot of products I've recommended in the past that I've utilized myself that have done a lot of good that have been banned in the last couple of years because Big Brother government is more concerned about your health and knows more about your health and would rather have you eating frosted Fruit Loops than taking protein powders. So there is some issue there. If you pick out a niche where the government has a lot of, criticism or control over, you might be losing products over time. Maybe you're in a niche where it's a temporary trend. Those are never good to be in. You want to be in something that's sustainable. Health and fitness, as a general rule of thumb, is very sustainable. So switching out the supplements wasn't the problem. I was utilizing multiple types of supplements from multiple brands. And so I was able to just simply switch to another high quality brand and recommend them instead. It did hurt my income temporarily, but it wasn't long term. Now, the long term trend of the supplement industry is probably going to trend downwards because the government is really tightening regulations on the supplement industry. And so that's probably not one that you want to necessarily get into with a long-term perspective. If we have a change in administration that is more willing to let people have control over themselves and what they put in their bodies on a health and fitness level, then it might come back to being a great industry, right? But something like exercise bands is probably going to be a lot more sustainable type of content to sell. So some examples of profitable niches would include stuff like health and wellness, which I talked about, sub niches like fitness, nutrition, mental health, and then the sub niches within each of those are where you're going to start making your money. Those are going to be your gold mines, so to speak, for really turning a profit. Sub niches, like I said, in fitness, for me, it was supplements. You might be looking at booty shorts or gym bands or weightlifting gloves. There's so many different things you could potentially look at making money from. They have a smaller sub niche. This is where something like we'll talk about later, long tail keywords come into play, because if you're in a sub niche like fitness, that's going to fall. Fitness would be the main one. And then underneath that, you have workouts, and underneath that, you have workout equipment, and underneath that, you have booty bands, right? So it's a sub niche with the long tail keyword. So by the time somebody finds you, they've already dialed in that they want what you have. There's technology. Sub niches like smartphone home devices and software reviews. These can be excellent. There are a lot of people who earn huge amounts of money off of technology channels and blog articles, etc. The problem is that once you produce that content, technology is updating consistently, right? So let's say you do it on an iPhone. The long-term revenue from a video on, let's say, an iPhone is going to be limited because every 6 months they come out with a new iPhone. And so, every 6 months that video you did is no longer relevant, or it's in reducing validity every month forward. So technology might not be the best bet. That being said, if you have a really big channel and people who are very attuned to upgrading their technology on a regular basis, it can be very highly profitable. Like I said in week 1, if you're producing content on a regular basis, your audience is growing. So let's say you do a video on an iPhone 4, right? And you have an audience of 1,000. Let's say it grows to 5,000 people, right? Now they have iPhone 5. Now you're showing that video to 5,000 people. Now let's say your audience jumps to 10,000. They come out with the iPhone 6. Now you're talking to 10,000 people, right? So it's a compounding effect. Yes, long term, that content might not be as valid. It's still going to be valid because people are going to go buy used phones. People who don't have enough money to go buy a new phone are going to go buy a used one, etc. And they're still going to want information on that phone. There's still going to be, maybe apps or phone cases that you could sell for that iPhone that for the next 10 years are going to be good. But as far as evergreen content that's good for the next 30 years, it's not going to be as great. Like I said, a lot of guys making huge amounts of money, 6 figures plus per month, talking about smartphones. But long term, that's something you have to keep doing as long as you want to keep right. Personal finance is another very good one. If you're talking about sub niches like investing or budgeting tips, there are a lot of different things you can promote, like gold, right? That would be an excellent one to sell. There are, cryptocurrency companies, there are investment firms, there are even banks that offer affiliate programs that you could talk about specifically on your videos or in your blog posts, and then sell those companies' products through your channel. And those usually last a very long time. Banks usually are around for very long periods of time. There are times when banks go bankrupt or close down, but generally speaking, they're going to be around for a decade or better. So it's not something to be as worried about, right? And having those high quality type companies that you're referring people to helps a lot with validating your authority on that topic. Then there's lifestyle, sub niches like travel, minimalism, home decor, off-grid living. Those are very big markets right now, and you can make a lot of money. There are so many different tools. Let's say you're doing off-grid living. Maybe you're selling solar panels, or maybe you're selling I've seen these chicken coops advertised lately on Instagram where, it keeps your eggs nice and clean. You don't have to go in the chicken coop and get the eggs. The chickens lay these eggs in these little nest boxes, and the egg rolls down to the outside, and you can walk down the outside of the chicken coop and pick up your eggs, and they're perfectly clean because they haven't been sitting in a dirty nest, right? That company offers an affiliate program. There's so many things like that, you guys, that you can sell. I mean, even seeds for the garden or fruit trees, all available. So really pick your poison, find your niche within that industry, and just go for it. If you love gardening, by all means, start doing gardening videos. Find the companies you can have an affiliate account with and start talking about their products that you're already using. I like this little shovel, or I like this brand of seeds. I've been using this for the last 25 years. Like, this is a good quality product. You want to save 10%? Go use this code. Boom, you're making money, right? The key is being consistent and doing it for years on end. And once you've got years of content produced, you're going to see a reflection in your bank account. I hope you guys enjoyed week 2. I will see you guys next week in week 3. Make sure you're staying active in the groups. Remember, consistency of effort over a long period of time is what's going to guarantee your success or your failure. Be successful, choose success, take the steps this week, take the steps today, and take those same steps every day for as long as you want to be successful until a success happens, and then continue doing those to ensure that you stay successful. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you